September the 6th, 1905. Weather holds, a good harvest in prospect. And my wife has left me, but I can't write that. I can't write what really matters. Oh, God, how I envy my tenants. Whatever happens to them, somehow they accept it. It must all be so simple, wanting so little.
Who's there? Come out of the city! I notice you, smart Potter! I notice you!
A 9 of spades. That means he'll catch ye.
He won't catch me, no fear of that.
He called your name.
Oh, he knows 'tis me, but he won't catch me.
A 7 of spades. Best not go up along again, not till the cards say.
Look here, Mother. There's 3 buck use that goil. 3. I can get £1 each for they from that new butcher. Fetch me some cider.
Mine tamer.
No gamekeeper will catch me. Anyway, not as if I'm doing anything wrong. I'm only poaching.
And in this election, and there's no way the Conservatives can avoid an election, I think we'll see the most extraordinary change in English parliamentary history.
Why?
Because the whole mood of the country has changed. People just aren't prepared to put up with things the way they are any longer.
Well, I only know this valley, and I don't think anything's changed here.
Even here.
Do you honestly think that you could become Liberal MP for this constituency?
I don't think there's a safe Conservative seat left in the whole country.
Oh, I wish I believed that.
Given certain things.
What things?
In this constituency, a decent organisation.
But you're building that.
Slowly. And the right chairman. A man who can break the class barrier in the valley.
What sort of a man?
A man they respect. The ordinary people who've still hardly got used to the idea that they have the right to vote at all.
Let alone the right to do it in secrecy.
Exactly.
Yes.
A man, all right, a man they still touch their forelocks to, but a man they respect despite that. A man who would seem to be one of them, but who they know is really one of us.
I assume you know who you want as your chairman.
I had thought about it.
All right, I'll do it. On the strict understanding that I don't have to make long speeches about things that I don't understand.
That's my job. I just don't know how to thank you.
Win the seat.
We'll win it, all right, you and I. We'll win it.
Yes.
I didn't go into politics to discuss philosophy. I didn't go in to engage in dinner party discussions, even in your house. I went into politics because there are things that need doing in this country.
Well, if you're right, you're about to get a chance to do some of them.
Not just in England. A wider, more generous attitude to Europe, to the whole world.
Do you know why I supported you?
Why?
Because of what you could do for this valley.
I should have realized.
Excuse me, sir. Parson Booby here.
At this time of night?
Yes, sir.
Well, you better show him in.
I'm in a terrible temper, sir.
Ah, him still here.
Mr. Greffels on holiday here. May I introduce you?
I prefer not to be introduced to radicals, sir.
We're not actually infectious.
I'm hoping, sir, you do not know what sort of man you are entertaining.
A radical.
Precisely. A man with neither respect for his betters nor fear for God.
Glass of port, Parson.
Civilly? Thank you. To the valley, sir.
I'll drink to that.
And I.
Coupled with the forthcoming victory of Mr. Balfour and the Conservative Party. I heard you had this gentleman visit you.
Yes, indeed.
It is your own life and your own soul. I would only remind you that you occupy a position of some responsibility.
Which Lord Gilroy and his minion have been at pains to point out. Thank you very much.
You are a squire, sir, an honourable role, a role that carries obligations.
Of which I am aware, Parson.
I would suggest that one of those obligations is to the continuing happiness and prosperity of those less fortunate than yourself.
And to those who are neither happy nor prosperous.
Stability, sir. Stability under the king and under the established church. A society in which every man has his place and enjoys his life as God intended him to, because he knows what that place be. That is your primary responsibility, to set the example. Stability.
Your health, Squire. I have marked you down to read the lesson on Sunday. I shall be preaching on the text, Ad Zimri peace, who slew his master.
There's another text you might consider. Where there is no vision, the people perish.
I will not bandy words with you, sir, particularly the words of Holy Scripture. When your visitor has left, we might discuss the matter further.
Parson, you are my visitor, and Mr. Grenfell is my guest.
Which case, we have nothing more to say, except to wish you good night.
What an extraordinary man. Of another century. The mid-18th, at a guess.
Yet there's a lot to respect in men like him, and I mean that. If anyone wanted him day or night, he'd ride through any weather. Once, before I came here, he was attacked by some gypsies. He knocked two of them unconscious, and he converted one of the others.
I see what you mean.
Yet on the other hand, when Grace first showed an interest in the suffragettes, he preached at her, literally at her. We have the front pew. On the text, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. James, I wonder if...
If what?
If I might ask your advice about Grace.
Of course.
It's a long letter, but the message is short. She wants a divorce. She despises me. She despises the sort of life I lead. And she despises my friends.
That's not quite how I read it. I know how much I have hurt you, and I do not want ever to hurt you again. That's not quite the same.
For God's sake, Paul, I gotta get the doctor.
Why?
The parson.
Oh, what about him?
I heard this damn great crash, a lot of oaths. I ran outside, there he was,
What
on the
happened?
ground. Well, he must have tried to jump the wall. He never did stop to open gates, Parson Bull. Down he came.
James, you stay here for the moment. John, take my horse. He's faster than yours.
Right.
I'll go and see what I can do in the meantime.
Morning, Paul.
Morning, James.
Morning, Ada.
Morning, sir.
You're up early.
It's this country air. Sends me to sleep like a baby at night and wakes me up like a rooster at dawn.
Bacon and kidneys as usual.
Fine. What's the latest on the parson?
I don't know. Maureen's been with him all night.
You mean...
No, she just didn't want him moved. He's in Rudd's kitchen. It seemed the nearest place.
Sounds serious.
Yes, I'm afraid so. I expect she'll join us for breakfast. Then we'll all know.
Poor fellow.
Maureen, you look absolutely exhausted.
He isn't the easiest of patients.
Never stop saying that no woman ought to be allowed to be a doctor.
Can I get you some breakfast?
Oh, just coffee, please. I'll have to get back to my surgery.
They can wait.
No, they can't, I'm afraid.
What's the verdict on the parson?
He's broken his spine.
Good God. Does that mean that...
Oh, no, he won't die. Well, not before his time, anyway. He'll be an invalid for the rest of his life.
Well, that's the same as killing him, that sort of a man.
Perhaps. It'll be some time before he can be moved, I'm afraid.
What I can't understand is why he fell.
What do you mean?
He's such a marvellous horseman. A bit of a lunatic, of course. But I've seen him take that wall hundreds of times. He could jump anything. He can't have been thinking of what he was doing.
There's us dinner.
I've had the Queen of Spades. I've had a dree time.
That gamekeeper, he's got Mr. Kitchens with him now.
The agent? Lord Gilroy's agent?
Ah.
What was they at?
Watching me, I reckon. Oh, I see them. He had his spyglasses on me, that agent. Mind you, I didn't let him know I were onto him. Tonight, I'll get one of they bucks.
You'll do naught of the kind.
Then I'll be selling it to that there butcher of us on up so they other shopkeepers don't see I.
Talisman. I've had the Queen of Spades. Dree time I've had her.
That gamekeeper and that agent, they're not used to the likes of I. This afternoon, I'll have them follow me. Oh, it's easy for me. I know they paths. They don't. They'll be too tight to go burrowing down that goyle in the middle of the night. And don't you worry about they cats. You just start skinning they rabbits. I'll walk the soles off the boots of that gamekeeper.
I didn't have the chance to return this. I think she still loves you, in a way. She never loved me. In her own way, she did. She loves the suffragettes more. She's come to believe she has a mission. She realizes you're the sort of man who needs a woman. Perhaps a little later. She does offer you a divorce. It's her suggestion. Not many women are prepared to make that offer. I suppose not. I don't quite see how she expects you to go about it. In your position. For you to provide evidence of adultery. Well, there was something else in the letter. Something I didn't tell you. She enclosed a hotel bill for a Mr. and Mrs. Smith. A weekend in the Grand Hotel at Brighton. Lord. Well, I suppose she thought it might make things easier for me. Being able to prove that my wife indulges in dirty weekends at Brighton. You know something, Paul? I don't believe she ever went on that weekend. Do you think that makes any difference to me?
Where you been?
Up round Icecombe and Hermitage. Then on the old bridle paths across Lord Gilroy's land.
Devil was he doing up there?
Me? I wasn't doing nothing. Gamekeeper was doing all the work.
What you talking about?
Oh, it must have been 15 mile the way I walked. And all of it legal, too. But it must have been nigh on 25 he had to do. Keeping his eye on me and all the rough land. He won't be that keen to go following after me tonight when I get his buck.
I've laid on half a dozen men. You know where he'll be. It's near full moon tonight. We can't miss him. I'll take one man, cover the west, if he tries to run for home. You, with the others, you lay up both sides of the goyle. And when you hear his shot, close in.
Oh, there'll only be one shot. That's all he ever needs.
I'll be back for my breakfast.
You minding to see that widow woman in Paxonbury?
You mind your own business, girl.
Come on.
Get food! Quick!
Quick, Hazel.
They were waiting for me. Or maybe I killed that gamekeeper, I don't know.
Killed?
I tell you, I don't know. Get food. I'll be down along the river. When you know what's happened, you'll follow after, up towards Sam's cottage. I'll see ye. You'll be going that way anyway. And bring more food with ye.
But he can't bide there in the open.
And why not? I know this valley. They'll not find me.
We're looking for Smut Potter. Where is he?
I've no idea. Why?
Are you saying you don't know why?
I'm sorry, but I didn't understand how you
Last
come
night, Potter nearly killed my gamekeeper.
Smut!
We caught him poaching. He broke Buller's jaw.
And you claim this is the first you've heard of it?
I don't claim it, Lord Gilroy. I'm telling you.
Very well.
But this is very serious. You've informed the police, presumably?
They will be told after we've found him.
Well, I'll go to his farm. Ask his family.
We've already been there. They said they haven't seen him since yesterday evening.
Lying.
Now, just wait a moment. You trespassed on my land to drag off one of my tenants without even informing the police.
They'll be told.
In good time.
We'd like a word with him first.
I'm glad that you agree that he is your tenant. Your responsibility.
He's a tenant, Lord Gilroy, not a servant.
I think you'll find, Craddock, when you've lived a little longer in society, that these sorts of nuances do not alter your responsibilities.
Paul, if you have a moment, Sam. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Good morning, Lord Gilroy. Mr. Kitchens.
As I was saying, he is your responsibility. I don't think even the Liberals would deny that. Oh, while I'm here, about Parson Bull.
Yes, it was a terrible thing to happen to a man like that.
May I say how much I appreciate the way you're looking after him?
Well, thank you very much. I just happened to be there. Anyway, it was John Rudd and Dr. O'Keefe, of course. They did most.
I appreciate it all the same, but of course he'll need a curate now.
Yes, I suppose he will.
I know just the right man. Sir James Barrington spoke to me about him some time ago, asked me if I could find him a living.
Excuse me, would that be the Sir James Barrington who is MP for Delverton?
Yes, why?
It was just a question.
Well, I'll write to Sir James, and then he can tell this curate he can have the living.
If you don't mind my saying so, Lord Gilroy, you don't own the living.
What?
Paul, Mr. Craddock, it goes on his estate.
She's right.
It seems to me, Craddock, that you have servants with ideas above their station. Good day to you, sir.
Oh, Paul, I'm so
No,
sorry.
you were
I
quite
didn't-
right. Thank you for saying what you did. I was too flabbergasted to utter.
Any man recommended by Barrington.
What do you mean?
Well, Barrington belongs to the prehistory wing of the Conservative Party. Compared with Barrington, Lord Gilroy is a rampaging anarchist.
He was the last man in Devon to go on setting man-traps against poachers.
Yes, talking of which...
Is it true what the servants are saying about Smut Potter?
I'm afraid so.
What are you going to do?
Well, I told Gilroy I'd go and see the Potters, but I don't suppose they'll know where he is now. He'll be halfway across Dorset.
No, he'll be within 2 miles of Low Combe. He's a valley man. Knows more about the valley even than I do. He'd never leave. He could hide out here in the valley for weeks without anybody finding him.
And at the end of those weeks?
Smart Potter doesn't think more than a few weeks ahead.
He's right.
I'll go and see the Potters. I don't know what I'm going to say to them, but...
I could make a suggestion. Well, tell them that Smart's got to give himself up. They'll know where he is.
Oh, that's for certain.
And then if he does give himself up, then you can help him. We'll find him a good lawyer and so on. I've known Smart Potter all my life. Yes, he's a poacher, but, well, he'd never deliberately hurt anybody.
Baby Squire! I'm coming here!
Oh, my God! Oh, no!
Is the Squire? Tidy the place up, 'tis in a terrible state. If only we'd known he was coming, sir.
I've come about Smut.
Oh, we was that taken aback.
No idea he was out poaching. We haven't seen him since yesterday afternoon.
This morning.
Do you know where he is now?
We've no idea, sir.
No idea at all.
Because I got a message for him, if by any chance you should see him.
If we sees him?
Yes, you can tell him this from me. Sooner or later, he's going to be caught. He'll have to be tried for assault, and I don't doubt he'll be sent to a prison. The only thing he can do is to give himself up. It'll be better for him if he does that than if he waits until they eventually catch him, which they will. If he gives himself up voluntarily, then I promise you I shall find him the best lawyer in the county.
They'll be paying for lawyers.
I, of course, will pay. And, with a bit of luck, he won't get too long a sentence. 6 months or a year at the most. If, on the other hand, he doesn't surrender to the police, if he waits until they eventually catch him, then I'm afraid I won't be able to help.
How were they?
Oh, I've no idea. Talking to the Potters is like talking to a pack of hounds. What have you been doing?
I spent most of the time with your Parson Bull.
Good heavens. Did you manage to convert him?
No, but I learnt a lot about my constituency. Another thing, that curate.
What?
The curate that Bull needs now.
Oh, fascinating the way Lord Gilroy assumed he owned the living.
Thank God he doesn't.
Yes.
He'd have been landed with one of those high Tory curates they make jokes about in Punch, who believe that God made them high or lowly and ordered their estate. I have a suggestion.
Yes?
A couple of months ago, I was speaking in Bristol. There was a curate there. Poor little chap. He was so terrified of being seen at a Liberal meeting, he hid most of his face in his scarf.
What about him?
I asked the chairman about him. Apparently, he did all sorts of work, not just political, for the poor and so on. But he had a very high Tory vicar over him and was terrified of being found out. It's your decision, but if you don't...
Oh,
want
no,
to...
I'd rather have your suggestion sight unseen than his sight unseen.
He's called Horsey. Silly name, really. You'll never see a less horsey man in your life. I have his address somewhere.
You write to him. At least I can take a look at him.
He was telling me about some campaign he was involved in, helping the children of women who went out to work. Apparently... Paul, you're not listening.
Hmm? Oh, I'm sorry.
You sound tired.
Oh, I keep suspecting that I'm not as young as I was.
Is it your leg?
Oh, it's nothing much.
I think it's rather respectable having a piece of bullet in your leg. Let me massage it
No,
for you.
it'll be all right.
Now, I'm a trained nurse, and you know it helps. There.
Oh. I've just ridden to Paxtonbury.
Well, no wonder it hurts. Remember what the doctor said?
Smut's given himself up.
Yes, I know. Hazel Potter told me.
Oh. Well, I found him a lawyer, a man called Watkins. They say he's as competent as any. Not that you can ever get an honest opinion about a lawyer from another one. Anyway, he's accepted Smut.
Oh, good. Well, Maureen says it'll be all right to move Parson Bull in the morning.
Oh, John Rudd will be relieved.
Yes. Can't help feeling sorry for Parson Bull.
Never be able to thank you, Rudd.
It was nothing.
It's Claire Derwent there.
I'm here.
Tell that sister of yours, Rose, she ought to make an offer for my hunter.
Oh, but you'll be needing.
Don't be an idiot. He's the best horse in the valley. I don't want any damn fool riding him. Tell her I'll not be unreasonable about the price.
I'll tell her. Thank you.
Squire?
Yes?
Rudd tells me that you refused to accept Gilroy's curate.
Well...
Right, at your living, not his. Is that rascal of a radical rind?
I'm afraid so. But I've got to go back to London in a couple of days.
Looking forward to it?
Not a bit.
Right. Better to be on your back in the valley than on your feet in that place.
That's one thing not even you and I could disagree on.
Well, I still think you're a menace. But you might make a better MP than the present one. Doesn't give a damn about the valley. It's all words with him. I tried to tell Gilroy, but he wouldn't listen. Craddock.
Yes?
Knock a little bit of the radical rubbish off your man, then make sure he's elected.
I'll do my best.
Maureen.
I'll be coming with you.
You're not a bad doctor. For a woman.
Oh.
Look after him. I need him.
Bye. Have a safe journey. The next time we see him, it'll be to start the electioneering.
He's a nice man.
Yes, and he's right about you. You do look after me. Better than I deserve. Whoa! You going to one of the farms?
I'm looking for Shallowford.
Oh, well, we're going that way. Jump in.
Oh, thank you. Very kind of you. There we are. Thank you. Just these books. Yeah, that's most kind.
Hold on. Who are you trying to see?
Yes, Mr. Haddock.
Mr. Craddock.
Oh, I could not read the handwriting.
What do you want to see him about?
I'm told that he is in need of a curate. It's an odd system, isn't it? Here's a man, probably never goes to church at all unless he has to. And even then he'll sleep through the service. And he appoints the minister for the church.
How would you do it?
Well, the parishioners, everyone should have a say, shouldn't they? But a curate, he shouldn't be hired like a footman.
Well, I've never thought about it, to be honest.
It is my firm belief it is one of the basic things wrong with the church.
By and large, I gather it works.
Oh, yes. Can you imagine what it's like when you don't get on with your patron?
I presume you didn't get on with yours.
Oh, I don't blame him for that. It's the system.
Well, what actually happened to you?
Well, I started to run these groups. You know, trying to get better housing, cheaper clothing, medicines, that sort of thing for the poor. But my patron did not see that as my role. He took it as some sort of criticism of himself.
Was it?
Well, I suppose from his point of view, it was. Though I did not mean it to be. But otherwise, I was a sort of garden ornament. hanging around in the background whenever my patron had to appear in public.
Are all patrons like that?
Certainly, all the ones I've met.
Are you married?
I'm afraid my wife died 5 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have a son. He is 10.
Will he be going into the church?
I doubt it. He's a serious boy, but I don't think he's got quite the naivety that I had.
You mean he's learnt about patrons?
Perhaps.
What do you know about Mr. Craddock?
Only that Mr. Grenfell don't... do you know him?
Yes. Yes, we have met him.
He suggested that I applied. He must have thought that I stood something of a chance. I expect Mr. Craddock will choose someone a little more servile, someone who can be relied upon to be obsequious, never put his foot in it.
Morning, Sam.
Morning, Mr. Craddock.
I'm not sure you understand, Mr. Craddock. As far as some people are concerned, this is an important trial.
In what way?
Well, speaking quite informally, improperly, you might think, it's known that you're paying for the defence.
Oh, of course.
With the crime having been committed on the land of the chairman of the Conservative Association, and with the election coming up.
Oh, poor Smut Potter. I didn't suppose he's ever had a political thought in his life.
Yeah, but it's seen, irrelevantly, I hope, as a vicarious trial of strength between you and...
And Lord Gilroy.
No, I'm not saying that he sees it like that. I very much hope that he doesn't. But there is that feeling in the area.
Yes, I see.
Now, I've tried to get the charge reduced to one of assault. Or to be more precise, to assault whilst trespassing in pursuit of game. I didn't want the two offences tried separately.
Good.
But I'm afraid Lord Gilroy was having none of it.
What's he after?
Oh, blood, Mr. Craddock. They wanted to charge Potter with attempted murder.
Murder? But that's ridiculous.
Well, so I argued. Rather than have the possibility of their case dismissed altogether, they agreed to drop the attempted murder charge.
Thank God. Then, what's he to be charged with?
Wounding so as to cause actual bodily harm. I did my best, but that's all that they'd agreed to.
What sort of a sentence does that carry?
Well, it depends upon the judge. It could be a matter of years.
Years?
At worst.
You know, it was me who persuaded Smut to give himself up.
Yes, so he told me. He's great confidence in you.
If I'd known. Stuck in a cell behind bars for years. A man whose whole life is a hymn to the open air. Oh, I'd never have given him that advice. Never.
Well, there are some things on his side.
What?
He didn't initiate the assault. At least that's the case that I present. He was assaulted before he retaliated.
I believe that, but have you any evidence?
Yes, the stock of Buller's gun was broken in the fight, and Potter said he didn't know that until I told him, and then he said that it must have happened when Buller first attacked him.
What else have you?
Well, very little, hard fact, but what were those 8 men doing? It doesn't take 8 men to make an arrest. Buller and 1 policeman would have sufficed.
What does Smut say?
Oh, he's got no doubt. When they caught him, he thinks that they'd have beaten him within an inch of his life. He didn't use those words, of course.
How will you present it?
Well, I shall say that Smut Potter is a simple, decent man who's also a poacher, which is admittedly a crime. That he was attacked by 8 men who were hired to do just that. That one of them held him while the others advanced towards him, armed with guns and cudgels, and that understandably he panicked and hit out with the first thing that came to hand, and then in terror ran away.
Splendid.
Now, against me, there'll be 8 men, all of whom will seem to carry a stamp of respectability that Potter clearly lacks. They'll all testify on oath that Potter attacked Buller, and that when Buller tried to detain him, Potter savagely tried to kill him using the butt of his own gun. What is truth, said jesting Pilate.
But the jury must see what sort of a man Smut Potter is.
Well, they may, but they'll also certainly realize that he's a criminal of a kind. And there is one thing that will go against him.
What's that?
Well, English law seems sometimes to put far too high a premium on property, far too low a premium on people.
What do you think will happen?
Well, I'm very much afraid that he'll be found guilty as charged. What the sentence is will depend upon the judge. And as Mr. Justice Scratton Forbes happens to be a large landowner...
You were prepared to steal. You intended to take that which was not yours. You entered the property of Lord Gilroy with malice in your heart, envy and resentment in every move you made. You were not only prepared to cheat your way to something which was not yours, you were prepared to attack, savage, maim whoever came between you and your unlawful desires. The jury has found you guilty of a very serious offense. You represent something which must be stamped out in the interests of all decent, right-thinking people. You must be taught a severe and lasting lesson, which will, I hope, be learnt by all the others like you. You will go to prison for 5 years. Put down the prisoner.
But if it rains, you can't have a torchlight procession if it rains.
James, if we use the marketplace... Hello, Henry.
Squire.
All those posters up?
22, sir. Good, man. It's a start. Burne Jones has over 100 in Paxtonbury alone.
Not no more, he ain't.
And to those of you here who are still wondering where to cast your votes on Friday, I would suggest that you consider what, and indeed who, lies behind the two parties in this beautiful constituency. As your Member of Parliament, I have fought long and hard in your interests. And on every occasion, I have had the advantage of being able to ask the advice of Lord Gilroy. I'm sure I don't need to remind you that Lord Gilroy represents 3 centuries of proud local tradition. He is no Johnny-come-lately. Of course, I'm not referring to anyone personally, but there are constituencies that you and I know of where the only chairman the Liberals could find was some unknown from outside.
He be talking about Squire Craddock,
Men
ain't he?
who have
He's in.
taken up agriculture in the past few years, who before then thought that a spade was a suit in a pack of cards. And who, if they really thought about it, ladies and gentlemen, whatever they may be saying now, would be praying for a Liberal defeat. Because what would happen to the landowners of this country if the Liberals got their way? The Liberals, ladies and gentlemen, are proposing to put massive taxes on agricultural land. Even on land which is not being cultivated. Perhaps these Liberal landowners feel able to come forward with these radical and wicked ideas, because to them, unlike Lord Gilroy, the land is a luxury. They have other sources of income. Perhaps from profits made during the South African War. Of course, I'm not referring to anyone personally.
You got no right to talk about
If the Liberals did come to power, which God forbid, they could easily turn to some other occupation like milling flour, so that their suffragette wives could throw bags of it at the leading Liberal politicians.
Mrs. Craddock, she's a suffragette. Now, it ain't fair of them to say so.
Let us leave the Liberals aside. They are irrelevant.
And it is a tremendous privilege for us here tonight, and a great tribute to our candidate, James Grenfell. That David Lloyd George, the man the world knows as the Welsh Wizard, has honoured... I'm just ready.
I think it's wonderful Lloyd George coming all the way to Paxtonbury.
Yes. James said that we only got him because he'd spoken for Lloyd George on a couple of occasions. You know, when other speakers had let him down.
Well, everyone's very excited.
Yes, well, we better be going. He's going straight to the hall. Let's hope he turns up on time. That David Lloyd George, the man the world knows as the Welsh Wizard, has honoured us by coming to Paxtonbury. Assume that
Who's your chairman?
Spare the time
His name is
because
Paul
he knows
Craddock.
that his own
He's the
seat at
local
Carnarvon
Squire.
is his.
Squire, eh?
He decides
That's
to
unusual.
relinquish
Yes,
it.
he's a good man. Do you think I ought to temper my wind about land ownership for him?
It is
Not
my
for him,
privilege
no.
to introduce to you that great Liberal, David Lloyd George.
Now, lad!
Grenville, after you're elected, you must take steps to ensure that this rodent infestation is dealt with. I have suggested that we have pensions for our old people. No, you must not applaud. The Tories accuse me of taking away the dignity of old age, of depriving men and women of the freedom to be hungry and to be cold. You must realize how dangerous these radical ideas are. We are suggesting that if a man loses his job or falls ill, that he should not be reduced to beggary, but that he should be insured against unemployment. Conservative in the House of Commons said that these ideas, and I quote his very words, that these ideas will rot the moral fibre of the nation. But I tell you this, we are going to make old age pensions, we are going to make health insurance, we are going to make unemployment insurance the law of the land, and we are going to do that whatever the Tories say, with the help of the next MP for this constituency, Mr. James Grenville. What was that, sir?
Who's going to pay for it?
Oh, don't worry, sir. It won't be just you.
You'll end up in jail.
We shall see, sir. We shall see. Oh, Mr. Grenville, I must tell you that when you get to the House of Commons, you'll find it a very strange place. There are members there who believe that because they own the land, they own the people. The power that these men have is frightening. Why should they? These men who've inherited their power, who've inherited their money, who've inherited their estates, who've inherited their titles, who've never had to work for anything they own, why should they have this power?
Because they're responsible men who know the land. That's why, which is more than could be said to you.
It is not the soil of the country, but the soul that we want represented in the House of
Commons. Thank God for the House of Lords.
Oh, indeed. After all, they do have this house of their own, which they guard as jealously as a pheasant preserve.
Well, put a stop to your damned fool ideas.
I must tell you, sir, that nothing will stop us. Nothing. Not even the House of Lords. The day of the cottage-bred man has dawned. Isn't that like the Tories? You ask them for bread.
Yes. It's from the Bible, you see. What man whose son asks for bread will give him a stone? Yes.
Stop! Don't do that! They're making bloody fools of you in there!
And you have the means in your own hands. With your ballots, you can change the face of Britain. This beautiful land, which for centuries has been the product of your labor, your skills, and your love. It need no longer serve only to enrich another. I tell you, this is an historic election. When you elect James Grenville to Parliament, you will have taken part in shaping the destiny of this country for 1,000 years to come.
from the east and from the west. Why should we be beggars while the landlords take the rest? Let them pay the taxes on the land like all the rest. The land belongs to the people. The land, 'twas God who made the land. The land, the ground on which we stand. Why should we be beggars when the ballot's in our hand? The land belongs to the people. The land, 'twas God who made the land. The land, the ground on which we stand. Why should we be beggars with the ballot in our hand? The land belongs to the people. The land, 'twas God who made the land. The land, the ground on which we stand. Why should we be beggars with the ballot in our hand? The land belongs to the people. The land, 'twas God who made the land. The land, the ground on which we stand. Why should we be beggars with the ballot in our hand?
It's the same everywhere. The Liberals are winning seats they've never had before.
Yes.
And when they announced the results, no one would let Mr. Grenfell go.
I heard.
Oh, why weren't you there? For the count? Paul? What is it?
A couple of things.
Oh, can't you tell me?
After Lloyd George had finished speaking last night and everyone was singing and cheering,
Yes?
I suddenly thought of Smut Potter. His face when they sentenced him.
Yes.
God made the land for the people. But if you try and poach on God's land, you get sent to prison for 5 years! Oh, we've got a long way to go, haven't we?
And the other thing?
That cart was taking away the last of my marriage.
What do you mean?
Oh, I knew it was coming. To collect all Grace's possessions. I just didn't know what day.
What do you mean? But... Oh, I could have done that for you. I could have packed every...
No, it was my job.
Oh, Paul.
I knew it wasn't much of a marriage, but no man likes admitting failure.
No.
I don't know how it happened. How we ever got married, I mean.
No.
Everyone always assumed I was going to marry you.
Yes.
Well, that would have been a sensible thing to do. Do you think it's too late now? Do you think we could start again?